on their own. Okay, if they did come on their own, baby, then what makes you think that people that look like me wasn't doing the same thing your so-called ancestors was doing? Come on now, they don't use their common sense.
First of all,
I don't know who that is. The one that's showing the clock. I don't know what your name is. If I don't know you, you have to. If you get in the chat, you have to show your face.
I'm gonna give y'all a history lesson about where y'all come from. Y'all want to be funny? Then let me connect this headset real quick. Let me get this
Hi.
headset connected. Just hold on.
I'm at work. That's the only way I turn my camera off. I just feel that I've seen a lot of the comments, and I wanted to address the majority. I don't want to get you any trouble by the way I'm wording it, but you cannot state that the woman that is behind Miss Jane fought for everyone in this country. I'm not speaking about any other country. I'm speaking of the United States of America. She fought for everyone to have the same rights. And when she did, you can go all the way back to her study back in the 80s when she was on Oprah. This wasn't something she just started to do. So if you're going to make a comment on the host, make it an educated comment. Because like I just needed, I feel if people of I believe the lady in box one said, melanated challenged, community doesn't hold the melanated challenge community accountable, they're not going to be held accountable. And some of these comments in your chat is just, this is a younger woman and you should have a little bit more respect. I needed to say that. I'm sorry.
The thing is, the reason why they don't like Jane is because Jane tell the truth, and they was on board with her as long as they felt some kind of protection to hide behind her. But when she really spoke up and said that people that look like me existed in America, is that's what they really don't like at first. And it's funny how even one person I seen in particular, I'm not gonna give her clout on my platform, but she was saying, oh, I was with you until you said that people that look like me, for example, was in America too. It's crazy how they can switch. So a person could say one thing, so all of the good work she ever did in her life, all of a sudden is worth nothing because she made that one comment. That's bogus to me. That is bogus. Everybody know the work that this woman put in, but all of a sudden her work is irrelevant because she made that one comment. That's crazy. That is crazy to me.
So my melanin deficient people, y'all ready for y'all little history lesson of where y'all came from? I got you. Y'all think she finna make y'all mad? I'm finna piss y'all off. Y'all are literally a genetic mutation of albinos crossbreeding with other albinos. Do y'all know that these people are more than 5,000 to 6,000 years old? They go back to about 30 to 25,000 to be honest. What happened was y'all got beside yourself like y'all are doing now, and our ancestors weren't going for that. So a war broke out, and we all can clearly see who won. They imprisoned you. They trapped you inside your own prison and covered y'all up, erased y'all from history. So thousands and thousands of years later, their descendants didn't know anything about them. They never heard of them. So when they went out exploring, they went to what is called the Dead Land, to the Caucasus Mountain. That's why it's called the Caucasus Mountain. The Caucasus is something that's dead, and let y'all out by accident. So everything we did to y'all, y'all turned around and tried to do it to us. So if you want to get mad at that, but that's the truth. That's where y'all come from. Y'all are a genetic mutation of us.
And the thing is, I'm open for people who want to have open dialogue about anything. But when y'all get on the comments and just spill just hateful words and thoughts, it's so funny to me because y'all have a lot of smoke, but y'all never come with no books, no facts, no y'all never have nothing to show who y'all really are. I got property I could pull up in my family from 1820. Can y'all show information
I
on
find
that?
it amazing that y'all got to make these fake pages just to come in here and have a comment. If you stand true to what you're saying and you believe in your heart that what we saying is false, Then come on here with your real platform and show your real face, because the only thing you're doing right now is just talking. That's why nobody's responding to you.
Did the person, I don't really know what your name is. You have something you want to say?
Oh, definitely. First of all, I'd like to say peace to y'all on the platform. Appreciate you for allowing me on. So the other night, I forgot exactly when this was, but I kind of heard them going in and bashing you. You know what I'm saying?
They
So
don't like me.
no, I got it. People don't like truth at the end of the day. I mean, you may not know me, but I be on this platform and people go at me on a consistent basis. People drop me on a consistent basis, which is perfectly fine. I never try to get disrespectful with anybody. I just try to keep it simple as far as what to me is obvious and what is not obvious. So I try to keep as many simplistic scenarios as possible. So when I say that this because people like to like the information that you are saying or talking about is almost esoteric, but it's common sense. So I ask people something simple as like we talk about the Navajo, we talk about the Cherokee, we talk about the Blackfoot, we talk about the Shinnecock, like all of these different individuals, right? So I ask people, when is the last time that you worked with someone that's classified themselves as an Indian? You know what I mean? Like, so you mean to tell me that I can work an entire year, I can walk through life an entire year, and I might not ever come into contact with anyone that classifies themselves as an Indian. However, there are some people who, if you listen to the story, we were three-fifths of a human being. We were considered to be less than an animal, but we were hung on these trees and stuff. Like we have all of this negative history of you unaliving millions of us off of what they said was 96 million of us that supposedly were unalived during the slave trade. So 96 people passed away. Only 4 million made it to America. This is the story. Now, these out of these 4 million, they were able to populate the entire Americas to the point where we outpopulated the original people who lived here in the first place. That's like if we went to Africa right now
Hold on.
and we outpopulated
Wait. Repeat that one more time. We was able to do what?
we were able to populate ourselves more than the people who were originally from the land in the first place. That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. If I went to India right now and the people enslaved all of the African Americans from India, you're telling me that we would have more children to the point where we would completely decimate the entire population to the point where you would see us in each and every city. Like if I go to New York right now, there's nothing but blacks, Hispanics. If we let's just take Hispanics for instance. Let's take Jamaicans for instance. Now, my brother here, he's Jamaican. I know, I know a lot of Puerto Ricans. The guy below me, he's Dominican. These people are from an island. I see them on a consistent basis in America. But the original people that are from here, that were originally born here, that are natives, so called, I haven't seen them. I don't know one personally. Like,
I know
so
like two.
exactly. So how could you be original when I know less? I probably know more Asians than I know Indians. I mean,
They're
literal
the same people.
Asians from who don't even completely speak English yet, but I see them more consistent than the people that actually used to own the entire land. That makes absolutely no sense. How did you think that you gathered that many people from another land, brought them over to work on a land that's not theirs, and they were taught how to work the land from some people that weren't from the land either? How does this make sense? Both of us are immigrants as far as so how would we be able to know how to grow any of this stuff that produced naturally on our on America's soil?
That's that. Hey, I want to add on to what you're saying, bro. Not only that, right? If they brought us here from Africa and we came here and then we was the ones planting the cotton, planting the peanuts, how the fuck did we know how to grow that shit? The other thing is, like, let's just think of this from a business mindset, bro. Are you gonna go hire people from China to come work in America, and you got to pay for them to come from China over here, and you're not even sure that they're gonna make it here, right? Or would you rather just hire motherfuckers in America to do your work?
Hey, peace to the room. Peace to the room. If I could piggyback off that, because bro, well, one, I'm
Go ahead,
not
King.
Jamaican. I'm not Jamaican. I'm nuclear Black American. I'm 1810 Black American. So what I wanted to give to the conversation is I said this in another live. What we do as Black Americans, what we've been doing wrongly. I think when I say it, I like this group, you might understand what I'm saying. But we've been as Black people, we've been allowing ourselves to stereotype white people, right? Into allowing them to assimilate a identity that they're the ones who actually do research, or as if they're the ones who actually have knowledge, or as if they're the ones who actually go into books and read. They don't even actually read anymore as a full culture. And because we've been given that, we as a culture have been allowing that